New Zealand will spend more than $1 billion replacing its ageing Hercules aircraft fleet. The announcement comes as the government refocuses its defence strategy on the Pacific.
New Zealand's 5 Hercules have been in operation since the 1960s, moving passengers and cargo.
They are an incredibly important asset for us and they're very old.
So it's time for them to go.
We need them to do a job for us, and increasingly they're not up to doing that job.
The ageing aircraft are set to be replaced by 2023 by a fleet of Super Hercules at a cost of more than $1 billion.
We use it to get to Antarctica. It's what we use to deploy our aid. You know, when there's a natural disaster in the Pacific, it's our Hercules that are utilised.
The announcement forms part of the government's Defence Capability Plan released today, which emphasises the need for the Defence Force to be able to better respond to challenges in the Pacific, including climate change. The Prime Minister says New Zealand's response to increasing demands in the Pacific must be motivated by its own interests.
People will argue that it's because of that increasing presence from China. They can make that argument. For me, actually, just coming purely down to the role that we need to play, because this is our region, that for me is the most important determination, nothing else.
Ms Ardern says there's no connection between the defence pivot towards the Pacific and yesterday's decision to pull troops out of Iraq by the middle of next year. A separate deployment to Afghanistan has been extended. The Foreign Minister says ISIS remains an ever-present threat.
We need to remember that these things can spill over and have a dramatic and dire effect on countries like New Zealand and Australia for that matter.
Jackson Williams, Sky News, Wellington.